And on the mound today, Shane Baz.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Next offering way off the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And that's downstairs and outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the designated
Here's Yordan Alvarez. There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. And the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0. One down. And now it's Christian Walker. Check swing, called strike. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Sends it across to first, and now two gone. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Brown. What's the word on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Strike two.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here is Goldschmidt. That's out to center field. Myers sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Pena getting to start at shortstop, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. In the dirt, and that's ball two. On the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Mauricio Dubon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He swings and fouls one off. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Chas McCormick in the box with one away as he takes ball one. In there at the knees. That one missed. On the ground to second, might be two. Steps on the bag for one, and that's two. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Brown back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Late on that fastball.
No, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Dubon to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. He goes down looking. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. The other way. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Anthony Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Dominguez has to step out of the way for ball one. And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses. Back now in the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge is under it. One down. So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Christian Walker digs in now. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That one misses. And that's ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count. Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch misses way outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Bellinger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Up and in, and a count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Outside low, 2-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The batter, number 3.
Go ahead, run on base. Pena now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Not in time. He's safe. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing fouled off. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. In the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs at the plate. Austin Wells. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. See ya. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Top of the zone for a strike. Going 1-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Altuve, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one a little bit high. 1-1.
1-1.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Brown back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Into center. Myers gliding in towards the infield. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is a tact hitter.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss. Back here in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Grounds 1 to short. Volpe slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Diaz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 3-3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. Yennier Cano comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And ball 1.
Yennier Cano.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dubon in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
1 ball, 1
Safe
strike.
at second with a stolen base. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ort.
Now
And the hard-throwing righty trying to secure
63.
these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge.
0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
0-1 now. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pena on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Bellinger up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. 1 out, bases empty. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. So Goldie strikes out. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Chas McCormick. That's in there. That's strike 1. Got him looking. And there's one away. And the batter now, Jake Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now pitching.
Mark Leiter Jr. on the pitch out of the pen here. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And now Jose Altuve.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Nope. That's it.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And the sweeper misses. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Now pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz down to first. Gets him. 1 away
now
on a drop third strike.
Austin.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Gary Sanchez. 1 out. The base is empty for him. And a swing and a miss. The Stros leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
That one ripped left field. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Not in time, it's a double. One out, runner at second. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. So now a pinch hitter, Pablo Reyes. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Fouled off left side. Sanchez over at second, one down. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Altuve settles under it and makes. So remaining in the game defensively, Gary Sanchez. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Ian Hamilton taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pena at the plate now. That's ball one. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number?
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching for the Astros.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu. Dominguez stands in here, takes ball one low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering way upstairs. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one not close. And that's ball 3.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Lawrence Butler stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. Abreu goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch swinging.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fans, we go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Chas McCormick. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now batting,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Back up the, oh, that got him. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. 2 on, 1 out. Yordan Alvarez will hit next.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Caught him looking for the K. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This to third, Reyes. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Steven Okert.
Now bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Bellinger, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's a fair ball. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Volpe swings through it for strike 1. Right side, hard hit. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.